Good morning, Tea with Travis. Today is Monday, Magical Monday it is, August 18th, and today the market's open pretty quietly after a long weekend. You never know. There's so many things that happen globally that could impact the financial markets Monday at open, and oftentimes on the West Coast here we're kind of at the mercy of what happens with market open being 3 hours behind. So fortunately nothing major today. Oil prices have ticked up just a bit, but we're down. I don't know if you've noticed, we're on 28 days in a row consecutively that oil or gas prices have dropped at the pump since this decline. Back in July, price per barrel of oil was all up to $147 per barrel, and now it was down to $113 on Friday at close, but it's up to $114. Those are all a lot of numbers, probably don't make a lot of sense, but basically the oil pressures are off. What is crazy though, I just read this, but there's 13 nations that make up OPEC, which is the governing body of all the oil trading around the world. And last year they set a one-time record, all-time record for most revenue sold in oil, and it was $671 billion last year in 2007, biggest record ever. And so get this, this year so far in the first 6 months of 2008, they've sold $645 billion in the first 6 months. So last year was a record, the highest record, biggest number ever was $671 billion. In 12 months, and we're almost there in 6 months. So gosh, I think there's a lot of profit in oil. So I can kind of see why the outcry there is right now with prices for gas and just the fact that we're looking at alternative fuels and energy to move our economy. So interesting. I read that fact this morning. I couldn't even believe it. That that's how much profit they're making, and that we're setting it by leaps and bounds. But other than that, there's no real big market movers today. No big economic reports. The Olympics have been really successful. No terrorism activity. And on a global level, other than the conflict in Russia and Georgia, with that being cooled down, it would take some pressure off of stocks. So right now we're kind of just watching stocks today. Typically what happens is when there's no real economic pressures or reports coming out, bonds will react to stocks. So if stocks start losing money because of oil pressures, you'll see some money moving into bonds. They're up slightly this morning, so mortgage rates are slightly better this morning, not a big difference from last week. Last week ended up on a kind of an even keel deal. It started out strong on Monday, had a bad week, and then recovered most of it Friday. So pretty much we're about the same where we were last week. There are some economic reports coming out this week that will be impactful, and I'll be sure to update you as those come in. So have an awesome, magical Monday, and we look forward to serving you, and be blessed.